goodbye, CJ. We just said goodbye to CJ too, which we'll put on the video of it going out of the yard. So we're on CJ now, CJ's Adventures at Sea, and we ask ourselves the question, who's behind the curtain today? Go on in. It's Woody!
Morning!
Good morning. And if Woody shuts the curtain, the magic curtain, there's more. Who's behind the curtain number 2? Oh, it's Gus! So there we go. Let's get out to sea and have a play. Beautiful, beautiful day. It's going to be a bit breezy and it is quite cold.
It will be cold.
It's quite cold. So I've got a kettle there. We might get a kettle on and
yeah, that's
make a cup of tea. But we'll get the boat ready and let's get moving. Well, here we go. We're out, heading out the harbour, and yeah, we're not going to go out far today. You can see the horizon. Actually, the horizon's got a ripple on it because it's an offshore wind. So as long as we stay inshore, albeit it's going to be quite windy, we should be all right. But if we try going offshore, I think we will know straight away that it is actually a windy day. But yeah, kettle's on, tea's being made.
Cup of tea, Captain.
Oh, cup of tea, yes please. Yes please, mate. Oh, my tea holder, there's my cup holder there. Is that my tea there, is it?
Yeah, very simple, isn't it?
Oh, we don't fit in the cup holder very well.
They need to upgrade, they do gold ones at the shop.
What, gold cup holders? Yeah, that's what I need.
That kind of spoon. Hey? Maybe let go of the spoon.
People walking down the jetty with their ladder to get off the groin. Must have been here all night. Yes. Nobody on the east arm though, which is surprising. You'd think they would be, because I would think there's some place coming in. Right, I'll put the cameras on when there's something to report. The forecast is doing what the weather is doing what the forecast said. It's quite a strong northerly wind, which means that it's not a huge swell, but it's quite sloppy, quite a choppy swell. We'll give it a few drifts and see how we get on, see how much the wind blows us offshore. Yeah, there's no point flogging a dead horse. We'll see how it goes and maybe call it short. But let's get tackled up and let's give it a go. The wind is blowing us offshore actually, so yeah, we're kind of drifting south-easterly at the moment. So who knows if there's going to be any fish there, but we'll give it a go. Woody and Gus are fishing for some worms, hopefully with a chance of getting place. And I've got a whole board on here with the chance of a big smoothie, which would be nice. So I've got a water wolf camera on here, so it's filming what's down there, but looking at the colour of this water, it might be pitch black down there, so we might not get any film out of it. Obviously if we get some film, I will edit it in at this point here.
Soul, hurt and fire and raindrops, teardrops, a good old cry. Daytime and nighttime, the light makes me blind. Life leaves scars. You're the only one with access to the backstage of my heart. We'll heal the broken parts.
to get a flow, the rougher it's getting, isn't it? We don't know, might have a fish on here. Big one if it is. Might have just been a leg in the bottom. No fish. We're gonna all wind up and we're gonna go off and try something different. It's not a blank. Woody has caught a little pin whiting, so there are fish here. Right, well we've moved quite a long way inshore. I mean the wind's still quite strong here, but it doesn't pick the swell up quite as much as it was out there. So we'll have a go in close in here, see if we can't pick something up. We haven't had a dab yet for the species hunt, so a dab would be nice. So get your dab heads on everyone. We want a dab. Alright. And I want a big smooth out. So I should put my smooth out bait in.
I want a dab, you want a smooth out, it's just greedy.
Now. And I like the font. I'm going to use that as my logo, I think, for my channel. It's dancing something, or no, not dancing. I forget. It's dreaming aloud. Got the kettle on. There's another boat here, which I don't know if you can see it there. He was at anchor out by the Portobello Buoy. He followed us in and dropped the anchor again. I'm guessing that where he dropped the anchor, I would think at anchor this is quite unpleasant because it will be crosswind and the boat will be rolling around like hell. So, not exactly setting the world afire with fish at the moment. But it's still nice to be out here, and as I say, we've got the kettle on. We've got some nice white cookies. We'll have a cookie and a cup of tea, and we all know what happens when you've got a sticky biscuit in your hand and a cup of tea. I haven't got a microphone, so I'm using a microphone on the actual camera, so it will be a bit, might be the best. Yeah, I left the microphone. thrown us right offshore again. We're right back out in the rough. So we're going to wind up, we're going to steam inshore a bit more. Maybe start off even further inshore. See if we can get in, actually into the lee of the cliffs. I'd be happy, to be honest, I'd be happy just to catch a dab, because it'd be another tick on the species list. But yeah, it's not good. It's not good.
Rusty red on her shoulder, I was cleaning her shoe when it clicked on the trot over in the bright morning dew. We brushed and we braided dandelions and chewed. It was a mutual arrangement we both saw into. Can she walk in the fire? Can she run in the rain? Can she make it up the mountainside? Can she make it down again? I have often wondered if she'll go and jump the fence. Will she keep on moving onward or stay in what could have been? Broke my arm in December, we were running for the thrill. You turned in the canyon to the snowbank where I fell. Even still I remember knowing she could feel it too. Was a mutual arrangement, we both knew what to do. She had a star on her forehead that was easy to find. When I let down her bridle, saw into her hazel eyes. We had a deep understanding, never had to use a bit. Was a mutual arrangement and an honest respect. Can she walk in the fire? Can she run in the rain? Can she make it up the mountainside? Can she make it down again? I have often wondered if she'll go and jump the fence. Will she keep on moving onward or stay in what could have been? Will she keep on moving onward or stay in what could have been?
Right, Gus is winding into something. Monstrous leviathan.
I don't know if I can get pulled there.
Is there a fish on there? Oh, a whiting! Whiting! Two whiting on the boat so far. Don't get a dance for a whiting. So it's a doubly, not a blank.
Yeah.
Well, we're not the only boats that have come inshore. There's Kestrel Warrior there. He's got a crew on there. He's obviously come back, trying to fish along and catch something small. Yeah, don't know what we want to do. Maybe give it to high tide and then make a decision then. But it's not fishing its socks off. We're drifting along at a fair old rate of knots. I mean, how fast are we actually drifting? We're drifting at 1.2 knots, so it's not too bad. But that's all wind, it's not the tide. because the tide is flooding, isn't it? Is it flooding now? It should be, shouldn't it? So we should be drifting that way, which is why it's a bit sloppy, because it's wind over tide. Yeah. Just good to be out on the boat. SeaJay. Okay, so Izzy's rod rests. I've taped these ones on because I want them to be vertical, so I can hold my rods vertically, and they do a good job of that. And then I've got one on here which is being used quite nicely. Let's try and do that while it's in frame. So you don't need to put the bungee over the top because it holds the rod quite nicely, but you can. So, and then if you want to just flick it off out the way, and then away you go. So great fan of these. These are cable tied on. Yeah, I can't see any sort of improvement needed on them. Maybe it'd be nice to have sort of 3 sizes, so a small, medium and a large, the different rod sizes. But yeah, very good, very impressed. Okay, so we've up sticks, and we're going to head off to a bit of a reef that's under Seaford Head there, and just give that a go for a little while, see how it goes. But yeah, it's going to be one of those days. I think it's just nice to get out on the boat and have a play and get, carry on learning all the different systems. But yeah, let's have a little look around the boat while we're here. So I've got a Rain Marine fish finder GPS, which is tied in with the autopilot. So we've got the auto helm set to do 92 degrees. It should keep us on that heading. Obviously standard dials, and so standard dials, little compass. Didn't have a compass on it, strangely. Always like to have a little bit of a physical backup. Albeit it's not working that well. Need to look at that. And yeah, up the front here, that all flattens out. There's woodwork that goes in. There's woodwork that goes across here, so this turns into a big bed. There's a toilet underneath the front there for her ladyship. And yeah. And when the autopilot's not working, we've got an auto Gus who's currently refuelling. And Woody on a sloppy old sea. So we're just steaming up. We're going to go up underneath Seaford Head. Give that a go. I'd really like to catch another species that we haven't caught, and we haven't had a dab yet. So if I could pick up a dab, I'd be a happy man. And anything else that's unusual that comes along. But yeah, I don't think today's going to be that day. We've had a couple of whiting, so we haven't blanked. Yeah.
Positive mental attitude.
Positive mental, yeah. Enough of the negative vibes, man.
Yeah, dude.
It's locked onto me, so I'm trying to turn the camera around to film Gus as he talks about his positive mental attitude, and it's just looking at me.
Yeah.
There we go.
He's nodding his head.
Yeah. There he is. There he is. Right. Side here, but yeah, it's doing 28 knots and sailing along, flying along, but probably burning a bit of juice as he does it. We're going to try a bit of a reef here underneath the Seven Sisters. We're going to swap over to slow jigs and have a go slow jigging, just to see if we can't pick up a bass. be nice. I mean, there's a little bit of a chop, but it's just sailing over it. I've probably done about my overdraft worth of bloody fuel. We're nearly there, I think. Slow down and start looking at the fish finders. Loving this boat.
When we go to the turbot banks this year, we're going to have to take a second mortgage out.
Well, only if you go like that. You don't have to go that far.
No, you don't. Did you drop a waypoint to where we're going?
No, I haven't. I'm just going to hunt around and find it. Maybe we can make a waypoint when we find it. Yeah, so
What are we looking for?
we're looking for something like that.
Yeah.
So we're looking for a reef here. Let's make this a bit smaller so we can see more. Pretty sure it was about this far out. It could be this little feature here. Oh, actually, maybe I did drop a waypoint. Yeah, there is a waypoint there. This is the stone boat. It's a wreck there. So 1, 2, 3 sisters. I seem to remember 3 sisters up.
Do you leave a fag packet on the surface?
Fag packet.
Yeah, to find it.
market.
My
Yeah.
old man used to do that. Put a fag packet down. Come back to it next time.
Yeah. Whatever.
Failed. No, never failed.
And the cigarettes were still smokable.
Yeah, they were.
But we're going to try slow jigging along here just to see if we can't pick up a bass. It's not something I have a great deal of confidence in slow jigging, and that's probably because I don't do it a lot. Oh, here we go, look. There's a reef there. Is that a reef there, or is that some numbers? No, it's a reef there, isn't it? Yeah, there's a nice reef there, isn't it? Yeah, we'll go up to that. I know that Steve Bater, who owned my last boat but one, he always used to come bassing along here, and he really rated it as a bass mark, so that looks like quite a nice little reef there. I'll zoom in a bit. Yeah, so let's speed it up a little bit, and we're going to drift that. Well, we're giving it a good go, but today's not the day, really. It's too windy. The wind is picking up, actually, with the tide. The tide is now starting to ebb. I think we're going to make the decision and pull the pin and head in for the next day. Leave those fish out here for next time. Thanks very much for joining us. It's been fun, albeit not a lot of fish caught. How'd you get on, Woody?
One pin whiting.
One pin whiting. What about you, Gus? What have you caught today?
Got a massive whiting.
Massive.
I think we're going to feast on it tonight.
Leviathan, yeah. And I had the fickle fuckle fish. Yeah, so we're gonna bin it and get head in. I think top of the tide. It'll be nice to get in, easy carrying the stuff up from the boat because there'll be plenty of water under it. Let's get in. So let's head back.
Up in your sight, you know I'm already with you. Treat me right. No, I'm as steady as a shaking light. You know it's real. You know it's real. Can see the bright from the sky in the morning light. Light from the sky.